dear students, this is Miss Shayma Gharib and today's lesson about cube numbers. Let's revise some rules before you watch any video. You have to sit in a quiet place. You should have your pen and a piece of paper to take notes and to solve questions. You should pause the video after each question, then you try to answer on your own. Then you play the video to check your answer and to understand the question in case you get a wrong answer. Are you ready? Let's start. Cube numbers. When we multiply a number by itself 3 times, it gives a cube number. Let's see. 1 times 1 times 1. I multiplied the 1 by itself 3 times. We can say it is 1 to the power 3 or 1 cubed. What is the value of 1 cubed or 1 times 1 times 1? 1 times 1 equals 1 times 1, one more time, will give me 1. So the first cube number is number 1. When I multiply the 1 by itself 3 times, it gives me 1. Now let's try the 2. 2 times 2 times 2, 3 times, which means 2 to the power of 3 or 2 cubed. The value of 2 cubed is 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8. So the second cube number I have is number 8. What about this? Let's try the 3. 3 times 3 times 3, 3 to the power of 3, and the value of it is 3 times 3, 9, times 3 equals 27. So 27 also is a cube number. Now, cube numbers could be positive or negative. All these numbers are positive. Now let's see how could it be a negative number. If I have negative 3 multiplied by negative 3 multiplied by negative 3, which is negative 3 cubed. Let's remember together. Negative times negative gives positive. Positive times negative gives negative. So the answer here will be negative. So when I multiply negative 3 by itself 3 times, it will give me negative 27. So negative 27 is also a cube number. But in year 6, we are going to study only positive cube numbers. We can list some cube numbers. Can you list now more cube numbers than these numbers? I want you to prepare yourself and to start to list together some cube numbers. The first cube number we said is number 1, and it comes from cubing number 1. And then the second, as we said, it's number 8 from 2 cubed. And 27 is 3 cubed. What about 4 to the power of 3, or the cube number from number 4? Or the cube number of number 4? 4 times 4 times 4. What do you think? 64. Now, do you notice something? Number 1 and number 64, they both are square numbers, and at the same time, they are cube numbers. Okay, so some numbers could be square and cube at the same time. Is this clear? Let's continue finding more cube numbers. After the 4, let's try the 5. So 5 times 5 times 5 gives 125. So 125 is a cube number of 5. What about number 6? 6 times 6 times 6, 216. 6 times 6, 36. 36 times 6, 216. What about number 7? 7 times 7 equals 49. 49 times 7 equals 343. What about number 8? Let's try to multiply number 8 by itself 3 times. 8 times 8 equals 64. 64 times 8 equals 512. Now, let's try number 9. 9 times 9 equals 81. 81 times 9 equals 729. What about number 10? I think it's very easy. 10 times 10 times 10. 10 times 10 times 10 equals 1000. We can find more cube numbers. You can keep finding cube numbers, but at least I want all of you to know cube numbers up to 1000 by heart. So start to write them down and start to study them and write them more than once until you know them all up to 1000. Is this clear? Thank you. Now let's sum up some points. 1 is a square number and a cube number, as we said before. We can find an endless number of cube numbers, of course, so we can keep finding cube numbers because numbers have no end. Any number to the power of 3 is a cube number. Exactly. When we multiply the number by itself 3 times, it means it's to the power of 3. So it's a cube number. Some numbers are square and cube numbers at the same time, as we said. For example, number 1 and number 64. Cube numbers could be positive or negative. So now we know about cube numbers, and let's start our questions time. Are you ready? The first question, Jana is thinking of a cube number. The sum of its digit is 9. Write 2 possible numbers Jana could be thinking of. So, what's the meaning of sum? Sum means total, the total of the digits. So, which of the cube numbers we talked about? The sum of its digit is 9. Excellent, it's 27. 2 plus 7 equals 9. So, the sum of the digits equals 9. And also, we have 216. It's also a cube number. And the sum of the digits, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 6, 9. Second question, the sum of 2 cube numbers is more than 80 and less than 100. Write these 2 cube numbers. So I need to think of 2 cube numbers. The sum of them more than 80 and less than 100. What do you think? Number 27 and the other number is 64. So when we add these 2 numbers, 27 plus 64 equals 91. 91 is more than 80 and less than 100. Is this clear? Last question. Yara is thinking of a 2-digit number. It is a square number and a cube number. What is the number that Yara could be thinking of? What do you think? Which number? We said so far 2 numbers. But the question is asking for 2-digit number, which means it will be number 64. This is the end of our lesson today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any question, please feel free to leave a comment and I will answer you as soon as possible. See you next video, and please remember that your feedback is highly appreciated. Thank you very much and see you soon.